What's up, everybody? Josh or Miho here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the new album from the band the Dillinger Escape Plan, entitled One of Us is the Killer. This is released on Party Smasher Inc., Sumerian Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they're based out of New Jersey, and honestly, they play a style of extreme music that's really unclassifiable. I mean, this band takes so many musical genres and just throws them all together to create something very explosive and over the top. And that's been their style for the better part of the last 10 years or so, or longer than that. I mean, when you first heard early stuff like their Under the Running Board EP and Calculating Infinity, their debut, you just heard something absolutely nuts and crazy and over the top. That's what this band is all about. And even when they included their new and current singer, Greg Puciato, for this band's later output of releases, you really see and understand what the Dillinger Escape Plan are all about. And they've been delivering some incredible music. Most notably their last couple of records. Definitely some of the early stuff like Miss Machine and Ire Works to their previous full-length Option Paralysis. That was some incredible stuff. Really showcased the kind of hard work and creativity that the Dillinger Escape Plan are best well known for. These guys have been at it for a very long time, and they know exactly what they're doing. Now, when I first heard that this band had inked a deal with their own record label imprint on Sumerian Records, at first I was a little bit taken aback. I didn't know what to think or how to feel about a band with the kind of credentials that they have being on a smaller label like Sumerian. I mean, you would know Sumerian for bands like After the Burial, The Faceless, Circle of Contempt, In Full Darkness. But the Dillinger Escape Plan, I feel they're in a much bigger league of their own. But then again, you realize Dillinger Escape Plan don't play by the rules. They do things that will surprise you and leave you with your jaw dropped. So I decided to approach this album with an open mind, listen to it, heard it through the Pitchfork stream, then heard it through the YouTube stream, and now I finally own it, and I gave it a few more proper listens. And let me just run down what I think of it. It's their fifth full length, by the way. It's 11 tracks, and it clocks in at around almost 40 minutes in length. And I got to tell you something. This, to me, further continues why Dillinger Escape Plan are one of the hardest working bands in extreme music, just for being so audacious and creative and just delivering some amazing musicianship all the way throughout. The guitar work on here is just absolutely blistering, from the first moments of Prancer to the very closing moments of the threat posed by nuclear weapons. The guitar work is just sizzling. The riffs are so heavy, powerful, and chaotic. Just the way that they're played all throughout, it's amazing. I want to say on the track, I believe, Understanding Decay, there's some incredibly maniacal guitar playing going on with that track. It's just phenomenal, the kind of daring leaps that the guitar will do. It is just awesome. I love the way the guitar is used on this record. It's definitely one of the best performances I've ever heard out of this band. Bass-wise, the bass is incredible. I really enjoy the way that it's played. It's nice and well-mixed, well-produced, good solid tone all the way throughout. It isn't too domineering, but yet when you do hear the bass, it definitely does have its moments, and it's incredibly entertaining and very much vital to this album's musical style. You definitely hear those moments on the opening track, Prancer. You definitely pick up that kind of vibe and style, and it's like that throughout the entire record. Just something very fun to listen to. Drums, on the other hand, the drums are just beastly, very fast-paced and maniacal all the way throughout. Very much the unique kind of patterns and syncopations you hear with the drums. It's just crazy. For even when it gets to the more alternative rock kind of moments, like let's say the title track. That's probably one of my favorite tracks of this entire record, just the way the drums slowly pace themselves, and then things start to get a little bit faster from there. Even to going back to Understanding Decay, just some absolutely bonkers drum work going on there. I just love the way the fills are, the beats are, just some incredible drum work going on with those tracks. It's fantastic. And we get to now my favorite part of this entire record, and that is definitely Greg Puciato. He has been really the voice of this band for the longest time already, and definitely with One of Us is the Killer, he definitely proves why he is such a force to be reckoned with this band, and being such a charismatic frontman. I mean, just his screams are just crazy, maniacal, and chaotic all the way throughout. It's piercing. It's almost as if he's losing his voice when he hits the kind of screams that he does. It's sensational. Just that sneer, that swagger in his voice, it's amazing. And even to when he begins to sing, because that's another thing I love about Greg Puciato, is the fact that not only can he growl and scream, but he can sing, and he has such a beautiful voice. I love his singing voice. The title track is definitely a great example of that, and even to Crossburner. I enjoyed the hell out of Crossburner. That's probably going to be one of my favorite songs of this year. Just the variations between great singing and just crazy screaming. It's just awesome. I've always enjoyed Greg Puciato's vocal work, and I think this is probably one of his best vocal performances to date. So, yeah. Not to mention track 8. I'm not really going to pronounce it because I might say it wrong or miss a few numbers, but track 8, the sole instrumental of this album, is just something really cool. I really enjoyed the instrumental track that this album has. Something special. So if you're a fan of the Dillinger Escape Plan, you'll have very much all the reason to enjoy this record. It is crazy, it is over the top, it is creative, and it is a blast to listen to. If you are not aware of the Dillinger Escape Plan, I definitely urge you to give them a shot and see what you think, and hopefully you will enjoy it and like it. It is a little bit apprehensive at first, but you will learn to appreciate what this band has to offer. And if it's not your thing, then simply move along to something else. What else can I really tell you here? But overall, I think this is an awesome album, and definitely very much hopeful this will hopefully lead to bigger and better things for the Dillinger Escape Plan from here. So, if I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say Prancer, the title track, Nothing's Funny, Understanding Decay, and Crossburner. Amazing tracks. Yeah, buy this wherever you're able to if you want to buy it. I know it is streaming in its entirety on the Sumerian Records YouTube channel. You can listen to it there without any worry or hesitation. So if you want to listen to it there, listen to it there. If not, go buy it, or it's totally up to you. So I'm going to show you the album again. This is One of Us is the Killer by the Dillinger Escape Plan. This is released on Sumerian Records, Party Smasher Inc. Check it out, and I'm going to give this a very strong 8.5 out of 10. Great release. Support Dillinger Escape Plan. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. And until next time, Army Ho out.